Franz, did you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, Herr Detweiler's still on the telephone.
Frustrator. Thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz.
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. And you see that green stretch of woods over there? When the wind blows through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village. That's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. You know, somewhere in you there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You know, you're a little like those mountains. Except you keep moving. How can you stand to be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here and stay.
I like it here very much, Georg.
Max still can't be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Karlsruhe Festival, but I mean, you'd like it here.
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You? President of a corporation?
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning?
He just finished. I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Celtberg Festival? The finest choral in all of Austria. The greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got up to now is a basso who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people. Get it? That's why I've been telephoning Paris and Rome and Stockholm.
On Georg's telephone?
Of course. Why else could I afford it?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Like you? Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent mindset.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey, Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. Over the next few days, I shall visit all of these little towns around here and listen to choirs and sanger rooms and quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was in a town just about that size, Flotsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival. Became very famous, toured all over the world.
Oh yes, whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you give a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much. Just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. It's hard to tell these days who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't a good time to be making enemies. Let's make some friends.
I don't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome me.
It couldn't have been an intentional flight, because they haven't met me yet.
Pardon me. I'll try to find them.
What's up? Have you made up Caleb's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich and you're rich.
Oh, Max.
In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In garret rooms away upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. They're famous for misfortunes which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No little share do you share with me. We do not flee from a mortgagee. Nary a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
You're fond of bonds and you own a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. How can love survive?
No rights for us on the top of the bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far off the beam are we. Quaint and bizarre as a team are we. 2 millionaires with a dream are we. We're keeping romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream are we. We'll make our love survive. No little cold water flash have we. Warm by the glow of the sun and sea.
Up to your necks in security. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and steal for you. I cannot die like a meal for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is toujours the more, for the more all the poor at leisure.
Caught in our gold plated chains are we. Lost in our wealthy domains are we. Trapped by our capital gains are we. But we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you.
You make our lives